Hello, my journal. I lied. Oopsie. Said I want to do it every week. It's been almost 3 weeks. Uh, that's my bad. I've just been chilling. I've got a lot of stuff going on recently. I had a cheer competition last weekend. That went really well, for me at least. Some other people on the team didn't quite have the same experience I did, but it was a pleasant experience for me. I enjoyed it. And after I competed, I went for supper with my family, and that was fantastic. It was so fun. It was nice. I don't get to see my family a lot, and since I've been really busy, I haven't gotten to speak to my family a lot. Yeah, it was really nice. I was supposed to be back at the venue by like 4:30 for awards. I thought awards were at 5:30, so I got a text while I was at the restaurant, and like I wasn't on my phone at all because I was socializing with. Well, I was on my phone for like the first little bit, or like every once in a while, right? But after the point, like I hadn't been on my phone since I received a text message saying, "Hey, we're doing awards. Where are you?" I'm like, talking to my family, having a good time. And then I check my phone at like 4:50 or something like that, and I see the text, and I'm just like, oopsie, and I'm just like sitting there in silence because everybody's talking, having a good time, and I'm like, I already missed awards. Oopsie, that's my bad. And since I'd already missed it, I wasn't really like worried about it. And also the coach, I can't remember what he said, but he was like, yeah, we like realistically don't really need to go to work. He said something along those lines. So it wasn't a big deal. I wasn't like in trouble. It was just like a oopsie moment, you know? But it was fun. We went to a restaurant, there were some arcade games, and I played, what is it? A really big version of like Galaga, I think it is. No, maybe not Galaga. Where there's the little ships that are going, and you need to shoot them. I can't remember. Maybe Galaga. Hold on. Galaga. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I guess also Journal 29, February 12th, 2024. Yeah, it's Monday. I got classes today. Start off with Linguistics, Indigenous Languages of Canada class. That class is super fun. Then I have Spanish. Then I have Japanese. Then I have Linguistics, Structure of a Non-Indo-European Language. Very fun classes. But I have lots of stuff I have to do. I have to write 20 sentences in Japanese. I don't know if this was on the wall during my last one, but I got a whiteboard thingy, calendar. So I gotta write 20 sentences in Japanese using like grammar and vocabulary and stuff we've learned in this lesson. And then I also have to finish a discussion forum post, which is fine. It's only like 400 words, and I have like 100 words already, so I can get that done in like 10 minutes. And then me and one of my friends are finishing up another assignment that's due on Wednesday. I've got a lot of stuff going on. And then, what else? I have other things this week as well. I have to respond to somebody else's discussion forum with 100 to 200 words. That also won't be too bad. Oh, and then I'm leaving for Toronto on Thursday. Yippee! For collegiate national thingies for cheer. So that's exciting. I've never been on a plane before. And we're flying there, and that's like, I'm like 50-50. I'm like not really scared because I know it'll be fine, but also I'm more afraid about the airport experience than anything else, honestly. Like, airports just seem awful. The plane itself, probably completely fine. But the airport, I'm not excited. Not excited for the airport experience. Then we arrive at around midnight, like Thursday night, Friday midnight, or like that time. Midnight Thursday night. We go to a hotel and we sleep, and we get up on Friday, and then we need to take our stuff to the Airbnb that we're staying at until Tuesday. Get ready and stuff and chill out and prepare, because on Saturday we compete twice or perform twice. So that's gonna be fun. But also scary, because there's going to be a lot of people, because it's this a huge competition. So this is going to be the biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of. So that's going to be absolutely horrifying, but also exciting, because I love performing. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Valentine's Day in 2 days. I got no Valentine's Day plans because I'm single. Let's go. Oh my god, yo, my muscles are so small. At least I can still see them. But like, holy shit, I've lost 20 pounds. I looked at my scale. I don't know why I was looking for like confirmation. I've lost like 20 pounds since the start of this year. And I'm honestly not too hard on myself about it. But I do want to get back to the gym, because I do enjoy the gym, and I want to make it more healthy this time. And since after next week we won't have cheer practice anymore, I'll have more like mental energy to spare. Because it's not that I don't have the time to go to the gym right now. I absolutely do. I spend a lot of time on my phone. But like, I don't have like the mental energy to spare, you know? Because there's times where I'm already like on the brink of burnout, and I've been preventing it very well. But like, there have been days where I'm just like, okay, I don't want to do anything, man. So I haven't really been going to the gym, but that's fine. I'll get back to it eventually. When that is, I'm not sure, but hopefully after next week, or like after the cheer season is over. What else? I started drawing recently, because my friend is a really talented artist, or he's a really skilled artist. I've been seeing him draw a lot, and then he watched PewDiePie's video. I forgot that guy existed, I'm gonna be honest. And he watched PewDiePie's video on like 100 days of drawing progress or something like that. And he was like, hey, did you see this video? I'm like, no, I forgot he existed. And he's like, oh yeah, this guy is like living the life right now. He's like living in Japan, he's got a kid, he's just drawing all the time. He's like, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then he sent me the video, and I watched it, and it was really inspiring, and I thought it was really cool. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to try drawing again, because there's been times in the past where I've like tried to get into drawing, but I can never stick with it. And like, I have fun doing it, but then it quickly turns into like a chore. And that's not what art should be. Art shouldn't feel like a chore. So I've just never really stuck with it. But a few days ago I started drawing, and last night I made this really, it's like objectively horrendous. It's horrible. I'm so bad at drawing. But the entire time I was giggling, because I was just having fun making it, and I'll show it, but it's like really bad. This is supposed to be me. From like a picture that my mom posted on her Facebook from Christmas. And I made the little note because I guess it's backwards, but it says, note, this was fun to draw and made me giggle a lot, because I was giggling the entire time while drawing this. And like, I don't have any artistic knowledge whatsoever, clearly, but I'm just like, I see it and I'm like, you know what, I'll try to replicate it. And it's like, it's a horrible drawing, but it was so fun to make. So I'm hoping I can keep with that and just like continue drawing things and having fun with it. Like, what the hell happened there? What happened there? These are glasses. Why is my eye like inside of the or inside of the frame. That doesn't make any sense. My face doesn't have this many lines. Why is my face like this? The hat? Horrible. This is like a tie, I guess. Or that, not I guess, that's what it is. And there's like the little bottom part of my hat, and there's earring. And like obviously I don't know how to draw noses or eyes or mouth. I don't know how to draw anything. I just do it, you know, I just go for it. And I think that's why I'm enjoying it, because usually when I try to do things, I'm like so meticulous about it. I'm trying to learn the right way. But with something as like abstract and as like personal as art, or any art form for that matter, it's like you just gotta find your groove. So instead of like following all these tutorials and like, yeah, instead of following tutorials and like trying to learn the proper way and like optimize to get better quickly, I'm just going for it. I'm just doing what I feel like doing. And if I like see a video on YouTube that catches my eye and it's like 5 tips to improve your drawing, or like how to draw this specific thing, and like in the moment I'm interested, then I'll watch the video. I'm not gonna like follow along and like meticulously try to get it perfect, because I'm not gonna be perfect. There's gonna be so many mistakes, especially because I just learned or just started learning how to draw. So like if I try really hard right off the start, I'm gonna burn out really quickly. I'm gonna immediately get down on myself because I'm like, why can't I do this perfectly immediately? So I'm just going with it. I'm just trying to have fun with it. And of course the end goal is to get better at it. But I want to have fun with the process rather than just like aim straight for the goal like I have in the past. And I think that's why I haven't stuck with it. And I've been trying to like implement that into my life just in general recently. Just enjoy. It's so cheesy and like everybody says it, but like enjoy the moment, enjoy the process. It's about the journey, not the destination. And especially things with like drawing, or like my sport, cheerleading, or like my study, linguistics. Realistically, there's no destination to reach anyways, because you're always going to notice little things or big things that you can improve on. There's always going to be something to improve on and do better, and other things to find and experiment with. So there's no destination. So it's like, enjoy what you can do and work towards now. I've been really trying to follow that. And there are times where it's like, it's really easy to just pick something up and start doing it initially because you enjoy the idea of being good at it, or you enjoy the idea of other people being like, wow, that's awesome. You are so talented and cool and popular and the coolest person I've ever met. Can I get a picture? Can I get your autograph? Obviously, that's like an extreme over-exaggeration, but like, you like the idea of becoming a professional and well-renowned in some field. And realistically, it can happen, but it won't happen unless you enjoy doing it. Because if you don't enjoy doing it and you just enjoy the idea of being good at this thing, you're not going to put in the time required to become proficient or famous or unbelievably world-renowned in this thing. It's not going to happen unless you enjoy it, because unless you have somebody unless somebody locked you up in their basement, they're like, you have to do this for 10 hours a day or else you get no food, and you need to be this good at this time and you need to reach all these milestones. You're not gonna, that's just not realistic. You're gonna get burnt out, and you can't keep yourself motivated all the time. You can't, and even with discipline, you can't keep yourself disciplined all the time. There's gonna be times where it's like, I really, really can't do this. So you just gotta pace yourself and have fun with it so that you don't need as much motivation or you don't need as much discipline, so that it is just an enjoyable thing to do and you look forward to doing it rather than it feeling like a chore. Because chores aren't fun. Nobody likes doing chores. Dishes, laundry, sweeping, ugh, gross. I just like laying in my bed and sitting on Instagram and sleeping and playing Minecraft. I don't like doing chores. So I've just been trying to implement that and a lot of different things into my life. I've been doing lots of thinking, lots of introspection. They call me the meditator. They call me the monk. But no, I've been enjoying life. I've been having a good time. I have been slacking a little bit in the schoolwork. I've still been keeping up with my studies, but in terms of like actual homework, like I'm caught up in all the lessons, and even in Spanish I'm ahead in lessons and vocabulary and all that. But in terms of like actual assignments and stuff due, I've been slacking a little bit, which I don't know the exact reason. I have been a little bit lazy. But like, it's fine. I haven't been slacking so much that I'm like extremely overwhelmed and I have a whole bunch of, well, I do have a whole bunch of stuff to do, but it's all like realistically doable. It's not like I have 1 hour to finish a due assignment that's gonna take me 5 hours. It's all realistic. So you just gotta find that balance. Life is all about balance. You gotta balance play and fun and relaxation with work and improvement. And it can't always be grind and work and improve. You also gotta find time to just relax. Play some Minecraft. Go for a walk. Just sit on Instagram for an hour. I do that too much. That's one thing that I've been trying to limit myself. And it's been somewhat working. But not as much as I would like. But like, you just gotta take some time for yourself, and you gotta, in both ways, you gotta take time for yourself to relax, to prevent burnout, and to just enjoy yourself. And then you also gotta take time and like schedule time to be like, okay, I need to work, I need to do this. Yeah. That's life. That's life. I'm trying to become an adult. I'm trying to become responsible. I'm 21, man. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta figure everything out. Just like everybody in their early 20s has to do. You gotta figure out your whole life. You gotta know your entire life plan. You gotta have everything figured out. You can't make any mistakes. No mistakes. You make a mistake, ostracized, kicked out of society. Go live in the woods. Animal for making mistakes. That was sarcasm. That entire little, just to be clear, sarcasm. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. I don't know the next line of that song. I don't know. I think that's from Hannah Montana. I think. I didn't really watch a lot of Hannah Montana growing up. I watched The Wizards of Waverly Place. That was my show. That was mine and my older sister's show that we liked to watch. Anything else that I gotta bring up? Oh, I felt like I had to sneeze, but then I didn't sneeze. I've been going to pretty much all of like my linguistics student committee, which is like a club affiliated with the major at our university, kind of like that. I really don't know how to describe it. I'm just gonna say committee. I've been going to like all of those events, and there was a meeting last week, and I'm considering applying to become the president or vice president or like some form of leadership position for next year, because elections start on March 1st, or like applications for elections start on March 1st. So I'm considering doing that. I think that would be fun. I really like hanging out with everybody in the LSC, Linguistic Students Committee. I will be referring to LSC from here on out. I like hanging out with everybody there. It's fun. I like the study sessions. I like the events they put on, despite the fact that I can't really attend a ton of the actual events. Like, I go to all the study nights, but I can't. There was a movie night a couple weeks ago that I couldn't go to because I had a cheer practice. So I can't go to all like the events, but I've gone to all the study nights, and they have a game night coming up in like 2 weeks or so that I'm going to attend because I think I'll be done cheer by then, so I'll definitely have the day free. But yeah, I've been trying to become more of a leader and develop my leadership qualities. So I've been like stepping up in cheer and trying to give people pep talks and like giving people advice and stuff. Obviously warranted advice. I'm not just going and be like, you're doing this wrong. I would never do that. Not in a sport where everybody's already so hard on themselves. But I'm trying to build up my leadership qualities because I think that'll be a fantastic skill to have for the future. And even now, just like being able to step up when you need to is a very important quality to have. And I think everybody has the potential to do it, but for some people it's harder than others. And I used to have a really hard time doing it, but I've slowly chipped away at it, and I'm doing quite well with it now. So I'm very confident that I could do well in a leadership position at the LSC in order to like help plan events or come up with stuff like that, or like do other things. I've been talking to them slowly, trying to like gather some information on what kind of duties I would have as a president or vice president. So I'm not exactly sure all the ins and outs yet, but I'm sure it will be a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, so that's another thing. I think I should leave it off now, or leave it off there, because I have laundry in the dryer right now that I need to go get in like 5 minutes. So yeah, that was today's journal. I'm not even gonna make any promises. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want to do this more often, because I've said that the past like 4 journals. They're getting, well, I guess the one before the last one was like 27 days, or like almost a month, and this time it was just over half a month, or like just about 3 weeks. So maybe, no, no promises. This might even be my last journal ever. Who knows? Probably not. I like making the journals too much. So even if it is 2 months from now, I'll probably do another one. So look forward to whenever the next time I may do a journal is. But okay, yeah, I gotta go get my laundry soon. So have a wonderful day, night, whatever time of day it is for you. Be nice to everybody. Keep balance in your life. And enjoy your life. Enjoy the process. Have gratitude for things around you. Goodbye.